Hello everyone, myself Siddhi Bhattare. Today's my topic is on vildagliptin. That is what is the actual mechanism. So I will give the short review of how the mechanism of vildagliptin works. So before starting on the vildagliptin, we must know what is actual the vildagliptin, which class belongs to be, and what is its use. So let's start it. So vildagliptin, it is an anti-diabetic medication which is taken, and vildagliptin is taken around the most widely selling high-cost drug, which around cost about 500 to 700, I think so. And vildagliptin, as I said, it is anti-diabetic agent. Anti-diabetic, it means it will reduce the sugar level, and that is elevated sugar level in our body. And the for in diabetes, as we know, this diabetes is that is prolonged medication is needed. So vildagliptin works by inhibiting certain enzymes. So let's start. How does it work? So vildagliptin, which is an anti-diabetic medication, it prevent what actually is done. It prevent the degradation of glucagon like peptide, that is GLP, and reduce the glycemia peptide, that is GLP, and this reduction of glycemia in the patient with the type 2 diabetes, that is the patient which have the type 2 diabetes mellitus. So these are covered by the vildagliptin. It will control the glucose level and also increase the insulin level. So what happen whenever we take the vildagliptin? So after the GIT absorption, after the GIT passing of the our drug into the GIT, then the absorption into the our drug vessels, then this vildagliptin will start degrade that prevent it degradation of glucagon like peptide, that is GLP, and reduce the glycemia patient with type 2 diabetes mellitus with low risk of hypoglycemia. And also it help to decrease the weight, that is it will not increase the weight, it will maintain the weight. And so the next, the vildagliptin bind covalently with catalytic site, that is to DPP4, eliciting prolonged enzyme inhibition. This raises the intact GLP-1 level both after the meal and after the fasting also. Next, the vildagliptin also has been shown to stimulate the insulin secretion, and that is one of the most important. But what happens actually in type 2 diabetes mellitus? The insulin secretion is somewhat get decreased or get inhibited. So what happens? This vildagliptin has been shown to stimulate the insulin secretions and inhibit the glucagon secretion in the glucose dependent manner. And also it inhibits the hepatic glucagon production. So what happened in diabetes mellitus? Continuous secretion of the glucose takes place in our body, and also in our urinations too. This glucose is urinating also. So this is the main problem of the, because the glucose due to the insulin less production or no production or less production. So what happened, this insulin is not sufficient to break down the glucose level. So without getting metabolism of the glucose, it get excreted out through the body. So we have to decrease the glucose level, and this decrease in glucose level was done by the vildagliptin. and it is the best drug, and also it also inhibit the as I said the inhibit the hepatic glucose level, mainly through the changes in the islets hormones secretion, and improve the by it is done by changes in the islets hormone, mainly through the change this islets hormone is present in the hepatic secretion, and improve the insulin secretion, as it determine the variety of the method. So here is the short review of the vildagliptin. So we have the short idea, that is what is actually the vildagliptin, that is it is an antidiabetic. Then what is actually the mechanism? So that mechanism is that it act on the and that is it prevent the inhibition of this enzyme, that is DDP4 enzyme. And next the about the vildagliptin is that it also the do the hepatic uh, that is hepatic secretions also, so that increase of the insulin will done. So and also insulin level is increased. So main is increase in insulin level, not glucose level. Here's the end of my video. Thank you. I hope you understand this. Thank you.